campaign. It's what's called the Piggyback Campaign. We, along with every other church in the diocese, has the opportunity to participate in the Cathedral Campaign, the Bishop's Annual Appeal, as well as our own St. Anne's Dreams Parish Center Campaign. We have the two annual appeals from 2012 and 2013, along with the Cathedral Campaign, and our goal is $750,000 to have a total of $1.5 million. This is Vanna White, by the way. We've done a lot of work, and we have come to the conclusion that we can build a facility that also reaches the $1.5 million level. In order to do that, we have to get approval from the Buildings and Real Estate Committee at the diocesan level, as well as the Finance Council at the diocesan level. With our $750,000 in pledges for our parish center, we're going to convert those pledges into cash. We have $250,000 in savings right now, and as we convert those pledges into cash and we get to the $500,000 level, we can then apply to the diocese for a loan. They will permit us to have 1/3 in cash, 1/3 in pledges, and 1/3 in a loan. And while we're redeeming that last third, we can start construction on our new building in 2014. Next slide. If you would please open your booklets to page 6. Opus sus libros, capítulo 6. What you will find there is a suggested pledge chart that has different giving levels, and it is spread out over a 4-year period. Again, this is a suggested plan. If you would like to pay it off in 2 or 3, we're more than happy to accept that. In the event to make the pledge that you feel would be sacrificial and need to spread it to 5, we can work with you. We want everybody to prayerfully consider their pledges. We have already had one parishioner who has told us that they went to bed knowing what their pledge was going to be. They woke up the next morning and realized that the pledge they had in mind was a little too comfortable. And for them to make a sacrifice, they didn't go 1 line, but they went 2 lines higher on this pledge chart. Again, we're not asking for equal gifts. We're asking for equal sacrifice. In your packet, you will find a pledge card. Most of these are pre-populated with your name and address. We would like for you to fill out your pledge along with your down payment. We're asking for a 10% down payment when you make your pledge. If you're unable to make that 10%, make it 5%. Don't let that stop you from making a pledge. The faster we can get the money in, the momentum that we're able to maintain and get towards our goal of $1.5 million to build our parish center. That pledge can be paid annually, semi-annually, quarterly, monthly. We can take gifts of stock, annuities, remember us in your will, property. There has been a recent change in the tax law. If you have to take a minimum distribution from your IRA, there are great tax advantages if you give it directly to the church. For any other special or unique giving plans, please contact the parish and we'll be glad to help you. We have also had one parishioner who has offered us 10% of his holdings. He owns 20 cows, and he has offered us 2 cows. That is sacrificial giving. That is 10% of his net worth, and I think that's amazing. Once you go home and prayerfully consider what your pledge is, we would like to have these cards returned in 5 to 7 days. 2014 depends on us. And now I'd like to call on Carmen. She's much better looking and can speak much better Spanish than I.